Good evening, I'm Lee Partridge and welcome to Col U TV for another midweek show here at the JobServe Community Stadium. Got a busy show ahead of us tonight, but let's get straight into some action with November's Goal of the Month as voted by you.
Oh, they've switched off from the corner and Jasper scores a cracker. Well, he's deserved that for his individual performance. But look, no one goes across as they take a quick corner, and the man on loan from Fulham finds the top corner in scintillating style for his second goal of the season.
What a strike there from Sil against Sudbury in the FA Cup. Like I said, it's a busy show tonight. We'll take a look at the Walsall game a bit later on. Of course, a disappointing performance and result. We go against Hartlepool again at the weekend, and there will be a pre-match show. Harry Totten will be in the hot seat about 2:30 on Saturday. But on a far more positive point, our brilliant results for the U's under 18s and under 23s. We'll hear from both coaches, Dave Hussey and Liam Bailey. Also, Harvey Sayer, who bagged himself a hat-trick last night. But last Friday saw our youth team take on Premier League giants Arsenal here at the JobServe Community Stadium in the FA Cup Youth third round. It was a fantastic performance from the youngsters, and Liam Bailey was pleased with the win, of course. And he spoke to BBC Essex Victoria Polly. Let's see the action first of all, then we'll hear from Liam straight away after.
Liam, you're through to the fourth round of the FA Youth Cup. You've beaten Arsenal. What pleased you most about that performance from your side?
Attitude, the discipline, the willingness to stick to the plan, and the bravery the lads showed. Because, being honest, there was a little bit of nerves leading up to it. I mean, Arsenal got some great players, but we just had to get the players to believe, and to a man, they done it. So just the bravery, really.
You had to weather a bit of an early storm. They came out, they had a few chances in the second half as well. You had to soak up quite a lot of pressure from them, and you took those opportunities when you got yourselves in front of goal as well. Yeah,
we knew they'd have a lot of the ball. We knew that there'd be spells where we had to weather the storm, which, like you say, at the beginning we definitely had to, and the second half definitely. But we knew that we had players on the break that could go and hurt them. We score a lot of goals week to week. So we had a plan of sort of not sitting back, but especially on transition of the game, that we have to go and attack. And I think the boys did it really, really well. And I think they deserved to score 3 goals.
You had a couple of opportunities before half-time. How crucial was it to get that penalty and to go in 1-0 up at the break?
Oh, it's a brilliant time to score, isn't it? It changes everything. It makes them have to change what they were going to say. It gives the lads the confidence to go and believe in the second half. So, it was a great time to score.
Not the first time you played Arsenal in the FA Youth Cup, obviously a different outcome this time. How important is it for Colchester United and the academy setup that you've got here to beat a side like Arsenal with the finances and the resources that they have?
Well, I think it just shows that we've got good players. And I think it shows on a day-to-day basis. The boys, they come in, they work hard, they get on with it, they want to be professional footballers. And I think that's the big thing. We are little old Colchester in terms of against Arsenal, but we know we've got good players and we know we can go and compete with these teams. So I think that's the pleasing thing. Yeah.
Newcastle away in the next round. What is the belief like now in the changing room going into the next game?
Well, like I said at the beginning, there was nerves to start. At the beginning of the week, the lads have got to go and believe that they can go and beat whoever's put in front of us, because, like I say, we know we've got good players in this academy, and we should relish the opportunity to go and play another Cat 1 academy.
And what was it like tonight for your players? Obviously the West Stand open here at the Community Stadium tonight, and plenty of support for them.
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was great to see a good crowd. The lads will remember nights like this, whether they go on to be footballers or not. So I think that was good. It was nice to see the crowd come out and support them. Yeah, it was great.
A very happy Liam Bailey there, and rightly so. We should all be very proud of our academy and how it is doing here. To name just a few, Noah Chilvers, of course, a big part of the first team at the moment, but also Samson Tavidi, who has featured within the first team, and Junior Shamadou, who's been with us 3 or 4 years, making his way through the academy as well. Let us know your thoughts about the academy and indeed anything else Col U related. And of course, send that in to us, media@colchesterunited.net. Back to academy news now. And the U's under-23s were in action in the Essex Senior Cup last night against the Saffron Walden side, who brought down about 400 supporters here who were extremely loud, and they made a great amount of noise on the night, so it was a great evening for them. It was a tight first half, with Harvey Sayers' opener cancelled out by a penalty not long before half-time. Harvey got another 2 after the break to complete his hat-trick, with other goals from Samson Tavidi, Donnell Thomas and Khan Bennett, giving the U's a 6-1 win. David spoke to hat-trick hero Harvey Sayers straight after the game.
Harvey, a tough physical game, but you must be pleased with the outcome and obviously your personal contribution.
Oh yeah, we knew what we were going to expect from these. They're just trying to get set pieces, like second balls and that. But I thought, play our game, be patient. I thought, second half we shoot that. Just keep being patient, keep playing our game, and we'll get the win at the end of the day. And then we started putting the goals in, and then we were comfortable from there. Yeah.
In the first half, you got yourselves ahead, but there was a spell in the game that they got back into it, and the crowd got them going as well.
Yeah. I thought we started playing at their game, and that's what they're good at. So we can't play them at their game, because that's what normally sort of like. We're getting in battles with them, and just we can't really do that. So I thought we spoke about it at half time. Just thought, if we keep being patient, keep the ball, they can't deal with us. We've got too much quality, and I thought, when we got the second goal, we were comfortable from then onwards.
Your spells away on loan at non-league clubs like this, has that helped in your development?
Oh yeah, I thought you could see that to other players that maybe have not had that. Just being clever, you know what I mean? They're always going to be stronger than some of us, but I think if we get it on the floor, make it a technical battle, which we're going to be better at, then we'll always shine through and we'll be better than them. So.
2 more goals after half-time to add to your first one. Great hat-trick for you.
Oh yeah, it's always good to score a hat-trick. I always try to get goals for the team. That's what I'm in the team to do, really. So I think I've done my job tonight, getting 3 goals and helping the team win.
Yeah, and obviously, it means progression in a cup competition, and it doesn't matter what competition is. All players want to win as many games as they can.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that's what we've been banging on about this year. We're not just trying to get better development. I think that's what is 23 football scene like, but we try to win every game. We got the Premier League Cup as well. We can do really well in that. So every game, cup competitions, you always want to do well. So the team, we're really trying to do well in everything we do this year.
Yeah, and obviously the ultimate aim is to put yourselves in the eye of Hayden Mullins and Alex Dyer for first team football.
Oh yeah, definitely. Obviously me being out on loan and other lads being out on loan, you want to show the gaffer what you're learning out there. And I think coming against a men's opposition tonight, you can really show him what you're learning out there, because they don't necessarily get to see what you like. So obviously myself, but other players out there, they've shown the gaffer what we can do. So that's all you can do, really.
A great performance from Harvey, and one that he hopes will put him in the mind of Hayden, knocking on the door, so to speak, and also Alex for the first team. He certainly didn't do his chances any harm, did he, there with that performance? With a packed schedule of matches for the first team over the next few weeks, Harvey and a few of the other under-23s may well be needed. So it's great to see them playing so well. And Dave Husley was watching the action last night from the technical area, and he was really pleased with how the lads cope with the physical side of things, adding that he felt more was learned from a 10-minute spell in the game than the other 80, if you understand what I mean, of course. We'll go into the interview straight after the action from the game.
Dave, victory in the Essex Senior Cup, but you had to work hard before you got the rewards.
Yeah, definitely. I think for the first, 35 minutes, I think we were really good. Harvey scores a great goal, and then we sort of pinned him in their own half. But I think that 10 minutes spell just for half time was one that really tested us, and I think the boys got more from that 10 minutes just for half time they did probably from the whole game, where it was a little bit unsettled. We go in at 1-1. And it was the message was just be calm and play your football, and they did in the second half, and I thought they were really good.
Yeah, and part of all the boys' development is to sometimes go out on loan at clubs, get used to men's competitive football, and especially that 10 minutes. Yeah. That was what you were looking for, really, was it, for that?
Exactly that. I really enjoy these games, and I think since I've been here, we've actually only played one. It was against Haywood, and we got knocked out, and I was disappointed because these are the games you want the players to play in. The fact that they can play with players that play of a similar type against a team of men is excellent. So yeah, that 10 minutes for me is the learning curve for the boys, and how they got over that 10 minutes. I think half time come at a good time for us, and then some of the football we played in the second half was really good, and I think we want to play our style, our philosophy against men, against a tough team. I think is a really compliment to our lads how they done that.
And it's a good lesson for moving the ball quickly, like you say. Yeah. Otherwise, you do get caught in those physical battles.
Yeah, as much as we spoke tactically before the game and about the psychological factors of the game, the biggest thing for us was not making it physical. You don't make it physical if you move the ball off one or two touch. And I think, again, for that spell, we didn't do that. It was a tackle right up near us that sort of brought everybody into the crowd, got behind them really well, and I think we then started taking more than one or two touch, and then it becomes physical. As soon as we got over that, as I said, I think we were really good.
And Harvey Sayer obviously getting the hat-trick and the headlines.
Yeah, Harvey's had a tough year this year because we sent him out to Billericay, where we would come back, and then he'd gone out to Needham, and he's got loads of different experiences, and I thought one thing that Harvey's been really consistent with is his finishing and his end product, and I thought tonight that showed. And listen, I think all three goals were good finishes, and especially the first one.
And obviously you made substitutions, and you want them to make an impact as well, and both Kai and Khan did do that.
Yeah, exactly that. We're really pleased with, obviously we had the FA Youth Cup game here against Arsenal in the week, and I thought them boys were good in that, and we were dying to give them a chance. Kai's come on and impacted game for the 23s over a period of time, to be fair to him, and scored goals, and then Khan doesn't stop scoring at the minute. So both of them coming off made a good impact, and young Brad at the back as well. He's a first year scholar that we really fancy. He's a good lad, and he put in a good performance when he come on.
Must mention Samson Tavide. He's getting a lot of stick off the crowd, but that temperament kind of held in there, didn't he, when it looked like he might be losing his head a little bit.
Yeah, again, another real good reason for these games to be put on, and a really good cup for us to enter. I think with Samson, he plays on that cusp a lot, and we don't want to take that away from him because that makes him the player he is. And I think today he showed a little bit of maturity in the game to not get drawn in with the crowd that were giving him a bit of stick, as you say, which is good for him. Not get drawn in with the players that were giving him a bit of stick at times as well, and actually overcome that and put in a mature performance. So I was impressed.
That was the U's under-23s coach Dave Huzzy talking to David last night following the fantastic 6-1 win against Saffron Walden in the Essex Senior Cup. On to Saturday, and don't forget Hartlepool's match. If you haven't got your tickets, go to colutickets.com, and remember, if you buy in advance before Saturday, you get a reduced rate, and if you buy in advance for any game, the earlier you buy, the cheaper your ticket. Lads will want to bounce back after that defeat to Walsall when individual errors cost us goals. Let's just take a look at what happened. So definitely an improvement needed this weekend then. I think we'll all agree on that, and let's hope that we do. We'll be back with you on Saturday on our match day show. Harry Totten will be in the hot seat here from 2:30 p.m. If you're coming to the game, you can watch the show in the concourse, is on the TVs or in the lounges or in hospitality, or watch it at home before listening to iFollow commentary of the game itself. And of course, if you're abroad, you're lucky enough, you can watch all the action live on iFollow. Don't forget to let us know if you want to shout out on one of the shows for a friend or a family member, birthdays, anniversaries, the first game maybe here at Col U, or anything Col U related, or the big screen, of course, on match days. Do let us know here, media@colchesterunited.net. That's about it from us. Have a fantastic week. Stay safe, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Until then, it's goodbye for now.